Hello guys, welcome to the channel. We have new Inferno 1 gears for the Tempest class, and in this video I'm going to showcase and break down all the new essences. I managed to get 5 out of the new 6 essences, and the 6th one is pretty much self-explanatory. So without wasting any time, let's get into each of the new essences. First one, we have the wind walk in the shoulder. It says wind walk now conjures slices of wind around you as you move. So basically, if you look at the skill description, it says that for every 6 yards you move, you conjure 3 wind slices. So if you are stagnant, this skill is not going to work. You have to keep moving. And secondly, after it deals damage and it slows the enemy by 40% for 4 seconds. So basically, and one more thing is the cooldown. It just says 12 seconds. Now let's see how long this skill particular lasts. Now I have activated this. See, it is not moving. I am not getting anything, but now since I've moved, you can see these wind blades are coming out from my character, and basically they are going to slow the enemy. These enemies are slowed right now, right? And you can see I have literally no downtime on this particular skill. It's active all the time. 5 and 1, and it's again back again. So basically this skill has no downtime provided you use the wind walk duration increase. I am using this duration increase plus reduced cooldown. If you are using this with awakening, obviously everyone has awakening now, so you can get 100% uptime on this skill. But keep in mind, if you're not using this, you might get 2 seconds downtime. So that's about the wind walk. Next we are going to check out is the crosswinds. So the crosswind essence is in the pants, and it says it is going to apply bleed to enemies for 5 seconds. Usually a lot of the essences have 3 seconds bleed, but crosswind has 5 seconds. I think this is huge, and the damage number is also looking very good. So let's see how we are going to test this. Basically, I'm going to activate my crosswinds. I'm going to activate my crosswind, and there's bleed. See, this enemy is bleeding, right? So I think that there's not much to this, not much explanation needed here, because it's just a bleed, right? And it is going to work with all different kinds of crosswinds essence. So this is like an additional crosswind buff, you can say. So next we are going to move towards blade dance. Blade dance has a new essence in the helmet, and it says blade dance now unleashes a circular wind blade dealing damage and causing enemies to bleed. If we look at the blade dance, the cooldown is 9 seconds, so which is very good. It is no more a dash, now it is damage. And first it is going to do a burst damage, and then there's going to be a bleed for 4 seconds, and it has 2 charges. So let's see how does this particular skill looks like. So basically this is an AoE skill, and it is going to move around in a circle. So here I'm going to apply this. So it has damaged all of the enemies, and the enemies are bleeding, and it has two charges, thankfully, so you can use this twice, right? So that's all about the blade dance essence. Now we move on to the next essence, and that is the Squall essence. The new Squall essence is present in the main hand, and it says Squall now causes you and your Zephyrs to dash forward and damaging all enemies in your path. If a bleeding enemy is struck, they will take all the remaining bleed damage instantly, resetting Squall's cooldown. So if you look at the tooltip, it says information, it says cooldown is only 6 seconds. This Squall has very low cooldown, but notice that it has only 1 charge. There are no 2 charges, right? But if you are hitting an enemy with the bleed, you can hit them again, because the first time you are going to hit them with the bleed, you will immediately get the Squall's cooldown is going to refresh immediately, and the next time you are going to hit them, it is not going to refresh, because the first time when you hit them, the bleeding enemy has taken all the bleed damage, so the bleed will go off from the enemy. But then, so the next time when you hit, it is going to enter into cooldown. So in a way it has 2 charges, provided you are hitting it to a bleeding enemy, but if you are not hitting it to a bleeding enemy, it has 1 charge. So let's see. I'm going to apply bleed with the new blade dance here. and so bleed is applied. I'm going to hit it. You can see I got the squall full cooldown, and the second time I hit the enemy, I got I didn't get the cooldown refreshed. So if you want to see that again, now again I'm going to apply bleed. Now I'm going to use squall, and I again get the cooldown, and now it is back. So that's the new squall essence. If you see in the skill information, you can see like for me squall does 24,000 damage, but this one does 25,000. So there's a slight damage increase. So not only it is going to activate the full bleed of the enemy, it is going to deal slightly more damage than the base squall essence. So that's for the squall essence, but squall has one more essence, and that's in the armor piece. It says squall increases your damage by 8% for 5.7 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, when you use squall, it is going to activate your V2s. So for example, when I use squall, V2s is going to be activated, and my damage is going to increase. And this increased damage, the duration of this increased damage has also increased because of the V2s. So I think this is a good essence. Even if you're not using this particular variant of squall, if you're using the base variant of squall, this is a very good essence. But keep in mind, it is in the armor piece, which has a lot of other good essences as well. So it is good, but it has to compete with other essences. So in this video, I just wanted to show these essences. There is one last essence which I have not gotten yet, and that is the new wind edge essence. Basically, after you use 3 skills, your primary attack is going to do an additional attack, basically rendering, gust, dealing damage and causing enemies to bleed. So that is another way to apply bleed. And keep in mind, usually the primary attack essences usually stack. So if we have offhand this wind edge, there's another wind edge essence right here. If I can look down here, right, wind edge becomes empowered when you use a skill, so causing your next 2 primary attack to deal. So basically, if you use 3 skills and then you use and you have these 2 essences together, first of all, you are going to do this additional damage of 11,000 for in my case, and then you are going to apply bleed and also this 9,000. So after using 3 skills, and when you use the primary attack, there's going to be a huge burst damage, provided these 2 stack. And I believe that these 2 are going to stack, but since I haven't gotten this essence, I cannot test it. If I come to know if this is going to stack or not, I'll let you know down in the comments below. So that's all the new essences for Tempest. I hope you like the video. Consider subscribing if you like the contents of the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.